Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob Restituto, and today we're going to be chatting about my song Last Night, going through the lyric breakdown. This song came out in 2024. While it came out in 2024, it was written probably at least a year beforehand. One of the ways that I had been writing music for a while was to find samples and kind of as the structure of songs. And it'd be like something that would just catch my ear. I'd be searching for samples and I'd stick with something that catches my ear and then be like, oh, that's really cool. And then it would inspire some sort of idea. So there was a guitar loop that I was like, wow, this is really, really cool. I added a little bit of drums to it or something and just kind of had it on a loop. And this chorus came out of it with a general idea for the chorus. I was trying to fine tune it for a while. Last night, it was our typical last fight, but we got visceral, on we go. Just for the last time, I thought we said it was the... Now, I thought we said it was the... Let's start from the end. I thought we said it was the... Kind of when the track replays, or the chorus replays, it goes back, and I thought we said it was the last time, right? So that core of the idea was there for a while, but fine-tuning the right words was kind of like a pain. I ended up writing a lot of this with my friend Jacob Weeks, and he helped me fine-tune some things where I kind of ran some ideas by him. I ran some ideas by Emily Shuett, who you know as a feature of many songs. But the concept of it is essentially like this concept of repeating the same mistakes with the same person, where like you say, okay, we're done, that's it, it's gonna be the last time, it's the last fight because we're done, but then you just keep repeating the same mistakes, and on we go. It has a double meaning because it's on we go in the fight, or on we go continuing along in the relationship. This is not based on a true story, it's just a concept song, like a movie, right? But it has a very, even from writing it, it had this very country vibe to it. Now, the final version is more rock than it is country, but the kind of concept also kind of reminds me of Morgan Wallen's Last Night. Word visceral, it's been hanging around my head for a long time. I really like when songwriters use it, so I was like, I kind of want to use it myself. Definition of visceral, because I had to look it up, by the way: relating to deep inward feelings rather than to intellect. So I finally got to use visceral. I had so many songs, I think, and so many songs and songwriters use the word visceral. I'm like, this is such a cool word, and you don't really hear it in regular talking, so it kind of stands out when a songwriter uses it. That's why I wanted to use it. You hate our conversations with misplaced contemplations, and I can't seem to reach you. I can't seem to reach you. Pretty straightforward, because talking to the person that you're arguing with, saying that they hate the conversations and misplaced contemplations. To be honest, I don't entirely even know what that really means. More like what you're thinking about or focusing on might not be the right thing. It kind of really just rhymed. This is one of the songs where the words kind of just came out, and I didn't really, or at least in this section, I didn't overthink them too much. Like, they don't totally make a straight sentence, but I was like, it kind of works, and why not? I can't seem to reach you, I can't seem to reach you is the next two lines. Just saying, like, I can't seem to reach you, like, as a person, like, what, there's a disconnect, right? Goes back into the chorus. So now we're in the second verse of Last Night, and here's a little interesting behind the scenes concept behind this verse and the recording of this verse. I recorded this verse so many times trying to get the right feel and the right vibe, and scrapped all of it and kept the 5 a.m. demo version. There was something about the 5 a.m. demo of like the scratchy vocals and like just the way that it sounded that I was like, this is the feel. Like, all the professional sounding vocals were deleted and I kept the final version, was the one that I recorded when writing the track at 5 a.m. to give a general idea for it. I think that most of this section, or a good portion of this section, was written by my friend Jacob Weeks. He's a great songwriter. He helped me on a couple of different songs. We wrote She together. We wrote a couple of different tracks. So let's get into this. Woke up late to an empty bed, which when am I ever waking up late? Late for me, sleeping in, is like, oh my gosh, I slept until 5:30 today. That's sleeping in. 5:30 a.m. Alas. My alarm goes off somewhere between 4 and 4:15 a.m. Can't pass through all the things you said. I hope the day is long enough for you to stop and clear your head. I don't really care who threw the first stone, but the words you said cut through the bone, and I'm not really sure which pain is worse, from when you're here or I'm alone. Yeah, I know, I'm reading the lyrics. I don't have it memorized off the top of my head. It's kind of hard to do it without singing it. Whatever. Woke up late to an empty bed, can't pass through all the things you said. Like, trying to think about replaying the conversation in your head, and just can't pass through, can't get it, like, can't get it through my head, all the things that you said, right? I hope the day is long enough for you to stop and clear your head. You know, sometimes when you argue, you kind of just get stuck in your own pattern, and like, you don't actually think back to the things you said, or like, look retrospectively like, hey, maybe I shouldn't have done that, or maybe I should change my ways. I don't know. I don't really care who threw the first stone, but the word you said cut through the bone. Like, it's like, okay, does it really matter who started the fight? Whatever you did, whatever you said and probably what I said was hurtful. Maybe we should talk about that and like work through that rather than who started the fight. And I'm not really sure which pain is worse, from When You Hear or I'm Alone. Concept of like, which is better, like, like when you're here we're arguing, but also when you're alone, I'm lonely concept. So that's the second verse, and he goes back into the chorus after that. But that's behind the lyrics of my song Last Night. I'd love to know what you thought, what you think, and if you thought any lyrics meant anything different or could have been done differently, because maybe I'll use it in the next song. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. God bless and peace out.